so unnecessary, so obviously, so exactly what you must not do in a big game. My uncle Toni, the toughest of tennis coaches, is usually the last person in the world to offer me consolation. He criticizes me, even when I win. It is a measure of what a wreck I must have been that he abandoned the habit of a lifetime and told me there was no reason to cry, that there would be more Wimbledons and more Wimbledon finals. I told him he didn't understand, that this had probably been my last time here, my last chance to win it. I am very, very keenly aware of how short the life of a professional athlete is, and I cannot bear the thought of squandering an opportunity that might never come again. I know I won't be happy when my career is over, and I want to make the best of it while it lasts. Every single moment counts. That's why I've always trained very hard. But some moments count for more than others, and I had let a big one pass in 2007. I'd missed an opportunity that might never come again. Just 2 or 3 points here or there, had I been more focused, would have made all the difference. Because victory in tennis turns on the tiniest of margins. I'd lost the last and fifth set 6-2 against Federer. But had I just been a little more clear-headed when I was 4-2 or even 5-2 down, had I seized my 4 chances to break his serve early on in the set, instead of seizing up as I did, or had I played as if this were the first set and not the last, I could have won it. There was nothing Toni could do to ease my grief, yet he turned out in the end to be right. Another chance had come my way. Here I was again, just 1 year later. I was determined now that I'd learned the lesson from that defeat 12 months earlier, that whatever else gave way this time, my head would not. The best sign that my head was in the right place now was the conviction, for all the nerves, that I would win. At dinner with family and friends and team members the night before. At the house we rent when I play at Wimbledon. Across the road from the All England Club. Mention of the match had been off limits. I didn't expressly prohibit them from raising the subject, but they all understood well enough that, whatever else I might have been talking about, I was already beginning to play the match in a space inside my head that, from here on in until the start of play, should remain mine alone. I cooked, as I do most nights during the Wimbledon fortnight. I enjoy it, and my family thinks it's good for me. Something else to help settle my mind. That night I grilled some fish and served some pasta with shrimps. After dinner, I played darts with my uncles Toni and Rafael, as if this were just another evening at home in Manacor, the town on the Spanish island of Mallorca, where I have always lived. I won. Rafael claimed later that he'd let me win, so I'd be in a better frame of mind for the final. But I don't believe him. It's important for me to win, at everything. I have no sense of humor about losing. At 1:45, I went to bed, but I couldn't sleep. The subject we had chosen not to talk about was the only one on my mind. I watched films on TV and only dozed off at 4 in the morning. At 9, I was up. It would have been better to have slept a few hours more, but I felt fresh. And Rafael, my physical therapist, who is always in attendance, said it made no difference, that the excitement and the adrenaline would carry me through, however long the game went on. For breakfast, I had my usual, some cereal, orange juice, a milk chocolate drink, never coffee, and my favorite from home, bread sprinkled with salt and olive oil. I'd woken up feeling good. Tennis is so much about how you feel on the day. When you get up in the morning, any ordinary morning, sometimes you feel bright and healthy and strong. Other days you feel muggy and fragile.